Hello, in this video I'm going to recommend a Trials gear set that may be kind of underneath some people's focus, not mentioned very often, but I thought it would be a good one to use on a werewolf build specifically for DPS because this is going to synergize literally very well with the werewolf toolkit. And that is the trial set Tooth of Lokkestiiz. I just built 5 pieces of it real quickly here to test it out. Um, kind of low on gold mats right now, so I didn't want to build uh, the full system here or full set because I'm low on that. But I did want to test out the Slayer component here because werewolves have their own synergy to activate at least once every 20 seconds. And so the other thing about this is if you get any other synergy in your group that will help you keep this up, you can have Major Slayer up 100% of the time. And that's going to help a lot kind of mimic what you can get on the dummy because what is currently in the Werewolf's toolkit is quite powerful. Just for the Berserker, you get Major Berserk at all times passively while you're transformed. Then you can get, if you have the DPS morph, I should change these so that you can see those. There. So these are the DPS morphs that you should run in a coordinated trial group. So the Berserker morph has Major Berserk tied to it. Then the Hircine's Rage morph will give you a 12% damage buff along with Major Brutality and Sorcery and Minor Berserk just for slotting the skill. The Ferocious Roar is going to give you Major Courage and your entire group Major Courage, as well as Minor Force for hitting the Feeding Frenzy synergy. And then while slotted, you get Major Prophecy and Savagery. So this skill right here is the skill that everybody's going to be able to use to keep up Major Slayer with the Tooth of Lokkestiiz gear set from Sunspire. If you don't have the perfected version, you will miss out on 657 critical chance, which is only 3% critical chance. So it's not a huge game changer. And nice to have, definitely, but not the end of the world. If you don't have it, you could literally build the regular set and then work on getting the perfected one. And then Bloody Gnash is an extremely powerful spammable execute slash just rip things to pieces skill, and then the Bloodclaws will give you a bleed over time with application of Sundered, which will give you 100 weapon and spell damage with this status effect, and then also it heals as well. So these skills already have a lot of power in them. As I said, you have Major Berserk, you have Major Courage, you have a 12% unique damage increase there, Minor Berserk. So basically, what's missing from this dummy is Major Slayer. So I went looking for a way to try to get an easy uptime on Major Slayer. Yes, I know that healers typically provide this with either a ROJO setup or using the Master Architect set from Halls of Fabrication. However, this can only be provided with 5 people using this gear set. And then if you use the Kyne's Aegis Roaring Opportunist, there is some downtime on that as well. And it's a little bit hectic to try and heavy attack. So I thought this would really kind of synergize well with the build of a werewolf anyway, because it's something you're going to be doing is hitting that feeding frenzy. And then if, for example, your healers give you either an orb or perhaps you have a Templar healer throwing shards, or even the overflowing altar synergy, or if somebody's a pure Dragon Knight, or just using Ardent Flame to get the Standard of Might ultimate, that has a synergy as well. So there's a lot of different things that you could encounter to help keep up the Lokkestiiz Major Slayer set, giving you Major Slayer. So I just thought this would be a really good thing to try and kind of highlight for people. Sunspire is not a super difficult trial to do on veteran. anymore, especially with the power creep that we've got in the game. So there's a lot of opportunity there to get that trial set. It's one of the easier DLC trials, I think. So give that a try. I thought I would just kind of highlight that, something to think about and try to mix things up so you're not running the same old, boring, stale setup. Who knows? Maybe that'll make things interesting. Try something else, see if it works for you. But I just wanted to make a video on this to kind of highlight it. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching it. Please consider liking the video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have a large catalog of videos on my YouTube channel. If you go to my playlist tab on my main page and you go down to the created playlist there, you'll be able to find all of my organized content there. Thank you very much again for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.